Udaipur, the city of lakes, the city which is the most beautiful city in the world. The city full of culture, colors, life, temples, bells. So this is a city which is different from all the cities you see on this earth. Udaipur is the city of festivals, the most vibrant city. Every time there are things happening around, things around the city are so colorful. This city which cannot be compared with any other town, any other city in this world. Udaipur has a long history. The royal family of Mewar is one of the oldest serving dynasty in the world. It is governed by the Sisodia clans. They are the descendants of sun god. Mewar, the land of mountains. It was founded by Bappa Raval in the 8th century. We see so many tourists coming to Udaipur. It was already decided 500 years back when the city was founded. Maharana Uday Singh, the founder of Udaipur, he was on his way to the temple of Iklingji, and on his way back he stopped at Udaipur, today's Udaipur, and he met a hermit and she advised him to build a city here. Anyways, he was looking for a safer place to build his capital because Chittorgarh was regularly invaded by the Mughals. He laid the foundation stone and he built a city here. He was blessed by the hermit that in 500 years this town will be very famous, and so it is today. It is a world famous city. It is famous all over the world for so many different things. Its history, its culture, its monuments, the temples, the palaces, the nature around, the mountains, the lakes, and the art and the artisans of Udaipur. 100,000s of people come to Udaipur every day. Some come for visiting this beautiful city of Udaipur. Some come for visiting the religious important pilgrimage centers that we have in and around Udaipur. As there are many of them, most important centers, like one of the most important temple of Vallabh Sampradaya is in Nathdwara, which is 50 kilometers from Udaipur, which is in the territory of Mewar. Tourism has given many things to Udaipur, I would say. It has created work for many people. It has helped in sustaining many things which without tourism wouldn't have been possible to sustain. So I think especially talking about art, its artisans, and many other things have been kept themselves alive because of Udaipur, and tourism has played a vital role in the development of this town, especially in past 20 years. Well, to me, Udaipur is my hometown, and I'm grateful to the God that I have born in this town, in the capital of Mewar. It is a matter of pride for me that I have taken a birth in this auspicious, colorful, celebratory land of Mewar. I think just these words mean a lot, that Udaipur is not just a city. Udaipur has many meanings to many people. Each person has his own perspective to Udaipur, but I think Udaipur to me is my life, my soul, my energy. Everything that I live today is because of Udaipur. Whatever I am today is because of Udaipur. And it is not just pride, it is more than that for me, that I have taken a birth in Mewar, and that too in Udaipur, and in such a great family, the priest family of Jagdish Mandir. So Jagdish Mandir, a very important temple of North India, the biggest Vishnu temple in North India, Sri Jagdish Mandir, was built in 1652. It has an amazing, interesting story behind it, which is all recorded in the history. This temple was built by Maharana Uday Singh Ji II. It took 25 years to build, and the reason behind building this temple in Udaipur was Maharana Jagat Singh Ji was a great devotee of Lord Jagannath in Puri, Odisha, and he was so well blessed that he used to do darshan every day in the morning sitting here in Mewar. One day, because of some reason, the temple doors there were closed and he wasn't able to do the darshan. He left eating, he left everything. So after a few days, Lord Jagannath went to his dreams and he told him that, why don't you build my temple in your town? And he was very happy with that. He started the construction of the temple. Before that also, during the period of Mahabharata, Lord Krishna slayed Jarasangh, which was in a place 100-120 kilometers away from Udaipur, and he announced that in Kali Yuga, a Pashan from this mountain will be parade. So the Shri Vigraha of Lord Jagannath, Chadurbuj, that we have in Jagannath temple is not man-made, it is Swayambhu. It appeared automatically on its own from that mountain. So that was the first reason that he had to come to Mewar. The second reason was he also promised Mirabai that one day I'll come to Mewar, because Mirabai was one of the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna, and during the Bhakti movement of India, she was one of the most talked about and one of the biggest devotee of Lord Krishna. And she brought amazing changes in the lives of the people, in the devotees' lives of Lord Krishna. And the third was Maharana Uday Singh's devotion towards Lord Jagannath. So he started the construction, the temple was built, it took 25 years to build. And then finally the question in his mind was, from where should I get the Shri Vigraha to install in Sri Jagdish Mandir? So again he got a dream, and he dreamt about that particular mountain, and from there he will get the Shri Vigrahas. So he went there, they digged it, and they found the Shri Vigraha of Lord Jagannath, which was Swayambhu. Well, when we talk about art in my life, I had always been passionate from a young age about art. So art is something that we have seen from a very young age in our family. As I told you that it was a great blessing for me to take a birth in this family of Sri Jagdish Mandir. In our homes also we have seen amazing art from a very young age. Entering the temple for me was something which was very important. Every time I entered, I had always learned everything that I know today from a temple only. Of course, I've learned from the rest of the world, from my travels and from many other things, but the seed was planted from that moment that I started going to my temple for doing daily rituals, for praying, and then working with my father and my elders in the temple. And there I realized that the art has been used as a very important part of decorating the divine, and that is from where it started. Well, with the artists we have been working since childhood, because in our temples we always need artworks on different festivals and occasions, different types of arts depending on the protocol that we maintain for decorating the temples as per our system. So we had been in touch with art, we had been using art. I would say that we had been directing the artists to do products, artworks for utilizing in the temples. So it was always there, it was always in our blood. But then when it was working with the artist for other than the temple had always been very interesting. The artists had always been very helpful and they had always respected us a lot. So it was like a great experience to work with the artists, to guide them what sort of subject should be made, how they should be made, bringing them back to their real roots to their essence, to the authentic, bringing the artist back to their authentic ways of working. So Indian art is as rich as Indian heritage and culture is. The day one from when I started collecting art and reaching today that I want to showcase, I want to share everything that I have collected to the people of my land, and I want to show these to the coming generations, the upcoming generation of this country. I want to show all I have collected to them. I think I had never been the owner of what I have collected. I have gathered, I have sourced. Nothing belongs to me. I am just a small custodian of what I have in the collection, and later on it will remain here, and still no one is going to be the owner of this. It is a national heritage. It is a heritage for the mankind, and it is a heirloom for the whole world. Sham Arts. We are here, we have a tagline that we are decoring the divine since 1652, or it is a divine decor since 1652. So the presence of my family in Mewar started from 1652, and I think since then we have been decoring the divine, and I see divinity in everything that I have collected, because that is a prayer which has been written by the artist. The artist, when he creates anything, he creates it as if he is creating a prayer, he is writing a prayer to his God. This is how I connect myself, my art, to my temple, because it has a long history, it has a long story coming down from 1652 till date where I stand.